Hey folks, Gary here. Hey, have you ever watched a suspense movie or read a book that's just like an action novel or something like that? There's a whole lot of suspense, and you go, man, I don't know if this guy's gonna make it. It's a real cliffhanger. It's like they might kill off the hero right at the very beginning. I don't know how he's possibly gonna get out of this. And then maybe if you're like me, you're kind of late to the party and you're reading these books later, or you're watching this movie after it's been out for quite some time, and you know there's other movies afterwards and there's other books afterwards. So of course the hero makes it, or he couldn't make the other movie. So it kind of takes the suspense out of it. It's still fun to watch or read, but it takes the suspense out of it because you know he's going to be fine. Well, it can be the same thing for our lives when we come into situations that are really challenging and really hard. We can take the suspense of it because we know that we have God and he's going to take care of us. We know the end of the story. I'm going to read Psalm 138 verse 7 this morning. Let's see what the psalmist has to say about that. It goes like this. Though I walk in the midst of trouble, you preserve my life. You stretch out your hand against the wrath of my enemies, and your right hand delivers me. So the psalmist is saying, it looks really bleak. It looks really, really bad. But I trust you that you will deliver me and you will take care of me. That though my enemies might have wrath against me, like they're really mad, they really want to harm me, I know you're bigger than them and you will cover me. Now we know hard things happen in this life, right? In our flesh, man, we live in a fallen world and hard things take place. But we know that God will rescue us at the end, right? He will take care of us at the end. Even if I die, and I love this saying, the grave has no hold on my spirit. The grave has no control over me. Why? Because you can look for me there, but that's not where I'm going to be. I'm going to be in the presence of Jesus. He will rescue me from that final enemy, and I'll have eternity with him in glory with no pain, no suffering, just incredible joy and love with God. We know the end of the story. We don't have to fear really anything at all because we know that God, who loves us intensely and deeply, will care for us and cover us, and he will protect us. And we can bank on that because it's in his word. And like I said, we know the end of the story. We might only be in chapter 2 or 3 out of 20. Who knows? We know the end of the story. We know that God always wins.